What is up, guys? Okay, I know I haven't made any book talk videos, and I promised that I read and review every single Colleen Hoover novel. I'm still working on that. Okay, and I got busy because I'm training my dog, and life happens. And right now it's the World Cup, and I've been trying to watch because Argentina, my team, because Italy couldn't make it in the World Cup because again, sad times, when Italy doesn't make it into the World Cup. But at least the New York Knicks won the championship, so yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I've been watching World Cup, so this is taking me a while. But anyways, okay. Side quest time. My little sister's been begging me to read Twilight. And I finally read Twilight. And I actually really enjoyed it. I will be giving it 5 stars because A, I have to, and B, my little sister would be extremely mad at me if I did not give it 5 stars. So for my little sister, I'm giving it 5 stars. I actually really enjoyed it. There's a lot more context in the books, and I find the characters of Bella and Edward way more likable in the book than in the movies. Which is crazy because I actually like Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart. I feel like this would be good. Like every time I was listening to this novel, I kept thinking, this would be so much better as a TV series. Because there is literally, it's packed with context in this book that is not in the movies. And I don't want to compare movie and book, but for this one, I'm like, damn, they really missed the mark on these movies. Again, Twilight was big around the time that I was really young, and my little sister got really into it. I couldn't get into it. I was too much of a Harry Potter fan, friendly neighborhood autistic person, super gay person. But yeah, really liked it. Gotta give credits to my boy Jacob. Favorite character in the entire novel. I really like Jacob and Alice. Those so far are my 2 favorite characters. I got to go start now New Moon. So she told me I got to read, New Moon, Eclipse, Breaking Dawn, and then Morning Sun, whatever the hell that one's called. But yeah, you'll see some reviews, as well as all 25 Colleen Hoover novel reviews. Well, technically 24, because I reviewed Reminders of Him, and I really liked that one, and yeah. But anyways, I gotta figure out how I'm going to structure those, but yeah, for now, again, do I recommend Twilight? Absolutely. It's a vampire love romance story. I think it was really good. Yeah, I gotta give it 5 stars because I do not want my sister to get mad at me. If I'm being honest, I'd really give it 3 to 4 stars on how much I enjoyed it, but because I don't want my little sister to get mad at me, I'm giving it 5 stars. I'm gonna give it 5 stars for her. So to my little sister, if you're watching this, I love you. And yeah, I'm giving this book 5 stars just for you. Okay. Movie, not so much. But book, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to get into the rest of the series. So yeah, that's my review. Thanks for watching. Make sure to stick around on this TikTok page and follow for more book stuff. Because apparently I'm now a book talker. Which is crazy because I used to be a graphic novel talker. I gotta get back into all those books and graphic novels. I have so many I gotta review. Okay, bye. Hey guys, it's your friendly neighborhood autistic person who loves to listen to audiobooks and listens to way too many audiobooks. And by my little sister's request, I am reading the Twilight Saga of novels. I'm on book 2, New Moon. Be prepared, light spoilers ahead. First off, Edward? No. I'm all in for this whole Twilight stuff and Belle falling in love for a vampire boy. Edward does it to Bella in this novel. I would have been gone. I wouldn't even go save his ass. I wouldn't have even flown to Italy to save his ass. I'm on Jacob's side in the whole werewolf pack. Justice for Jacob! Huh? I enjoyed this novel. Yeah. Great novel. I had to give it 4 stars, but again, I really enjoyed it. Again, I'm going to keep saying this. This would be such a good TV series. But I also really enjoyed the movies, so yeah. Mainly because, like, I just started watching them because my little sister begged me to. And again, I'm reading these books because my little sister begged me to because she's a major Twilight fan. Like, she is, like, all obsessed, Twilight, everything. So, yeah. If it wasn't for her, I don't think I would have, considered reading these novels, because I was like, when these novels and Hunger Games came out, I just wasn't into them, and they were like super popular growing up. I still have childhood trauma from those novels, but I've grown as an adult now, enjoying them as a 30-year-old adult. I've grown to enjoy them, and I'm really glad I'm actually listening to these novels and reading and like owning them. Not Twilight. I don't own Twilight. But my sister did give me all the Hunger Games books, including Sunrise on the Reaping. So that was really nice of her. But yeah, so again, it's just fun reads. Anyways, 4 stars. I like the first one a little bit more better. Alice, spectacular as always. Alice is queen in this entire novel. But again, I'm on Werewolf Pack now. So yeah. Follow for more because I'm currently reading Eclipse. Listening to Eclipse. Reading, listening to the whole shabam. Okay, bye. Okay. Before I vent about how much I hated this novel. Twilight. I didn't like hate. Hate is such a strong word. I didn't hate Eclipse, but I had issues with it. It's really late at night. Like, I have to be quiet while doing this review. But I got a confession. I'm on a little bit of a time crunch to finish these Twilight Saga reviews because I'm going to redo all my Colleen. Just the one. I'm going to redo all the Colleen Hoover. I'm going to make like a whole 25 days of reviewing. I'm in the middle of making it. 25 days for July of reviewing all the Colleen Hoover novels. So I'm on a time crunch because I want to get this one, I have the next 2 Twilight novels and then one other novel that I want to listen to, and I want to get them done by the end of June before the 25 days of Colleen Hoover madness starts. It probably won't be every day. It'll probably be like every other day or every 2 days, but yeah. 25 days of that. But anyways, to the review with your friendly neighborhood autistic person here, reviewing another book in the Twilight Saga, and that is Eclipse. Bella going back and forth between, I love Jacob, I love Edward, I love Jacob. This, it just, it got me in the way at the, light spoilers. There's something that happens at the end that just really irritates me that Bella does to Jacob and Edward that really makes me feel bad for both guys, because at this point, I don't think either one of them deserve her. And they call this book this series of book the greatest love story ever told. So far, it's the greatest, biggest headache ever told. Yes, I'm being completely... I didn't like Eclipse. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like it. The parts that I did like about Eclipse were the parts about the other vampires and the other werewolves. But then, those are the parts that I really enjoyed. Like, I liked hearing more of Jasper's backstory. More of, oh my god, what's her name? I gotta look it up real quick. The power of editing, I'm back. Rosalie, I liked hearing Rosalie's backstory. Jasper, I liked hearing the history of the werewolves. yeah, the whole imprinting thing was pretty cool to hear about that. I just found Bella exhausting in this one. And again, this is all just like personal opinion. Like, again, it's just like a personal opinion, but like, yeah, like if I had to rank all three Twilight novels so far, it would go New Moon as like my favorite. No, not New Moon. It would be the first, second, and third at this point. Like, I'm like, I really liked the first one. I really liked the second one. Don't really like the third one that much, but we still have 2 more novels in the Twilight Saga to read, and I'm very curious to read them. Anyways, that's really just it. If you like it, don't worry about it. Yeah. Put a weird tagline here. So, yeah. I guess I gotta just now start Breaking Dawn. Yeah. That's gonna be fun. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah. That's really it. I have nothing really to say other than justice for both Edward and Jacob at this point. I feel terrible for both characters, even though I kind of know what's going to happen because of the fact that I just bought on my Apple TV all the movies and watched them all before I started reading the books. Yeah, I'm a quick listener to these audiobooks. And by the way, for anyone thinking I'm probably listening to this at like a really fast speed to get these reviews done, fast? No, I have to slow down the speed because I really try to absorb the book. Like the book has to, in me, has to absorb. I actually probably have to play it back 10 times for me to fully get it on some of these novels, but yeah. Okay, that's it for Eclipse. Not much to say there. Follow for more book reviews. Yeah, July. 25 days of Colleen Hoover novels coming. You'll probably see me in a rotating amount of soccer shirts. I begin filming those tomorrow. And I'm going to be recycling through quite a few soccer shirts because I am going to film all of those ahead of time and then just post them every couple days. Because, yeah. I don't normally film stuff ahead of time. And there'll probably be videos in between those as well. So don't worry. I just really want to get through those before Verity comes out. So I thought July is a perfect time because summer vacation and stuff. But yeah, overall, that's it for this review. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is your friendly neighborhood autistic person here. Bye. What is up, guys? It's your friendly neighborhood autistic person here. I just finished reading today Breaking Dawn, the 4th book in the Twilight series. And oh my gosh, I loved this book. 10 out of 10. This story is so beautiful. It's so moving. This is what I love about this one, the first book, and New Moon, and even Eclipse to some degree. Again, I think Eclipse could have been a lot better, but yeah. Is that it's so relatable, makes you think that you can really relate to these characters. Like, I really relate to Jacob in this novel. And I just thought it was brilliant. And I had so much fun reading it. I honestly did not want to stop reading it. Listening to it, you guys know what I mean. It was a blast, this novel. I loved Breaking Dawn. I think it's right now so far my favorite. Out of the five Twilight books, I think it's my favorite so far. We'll have to see. That may change with Midnight Sun. Now, I do want to say this. We need a solo book on Renesmee Cullen, Edward and Bella's daughter, as an older, maybe when she's like 17, 18, or even 19 years old. Like, they hint at this little, maybe there could be a little mini love triangle with her going on maybe in the future. And that would be really fun to see. I also want a solo novel like Midnight Sun, which is going to be about Edward's side of things. I want one with Jacob's side of things. In the middle of this book, this is a minor spoiler. They kind of separate, breaking down into 3 separate books, but it's like one giant book. In the middle of the book, you get Jacob's side of the story. And it is the funniest thing you'll ever read in your life. Just the titles of each chapters are the most funniest thing ever. And he's so witty, he's so sarcastic. I felt like he was exactly like me in this book. So I loved it, and I really want a solo novel with just Jacob telling it, because I think that would be great. And I want another book on just Renesmee doing what Bella does, going on adventures maybe, but with a werewolf. Who knows? I don't know. Or a vampire. Who knows? Or a half mortal, half vampire. Who knows? I don't know. 10 out of 10. I loved this novel. Such a great read. Such a great fun read. Anyways, yeah. Now I still have to read Midnight Sun. Then I gotta read The Host by Stephanie Myers. And then I gotta do all 25, all of Colleen Hoover's novels, which is, we're gonna be in for a jam-packed summer with just reading on books. Because in between reviewing all of the Colleen Hoover novels, I will be reading some solo novels that I haven't read yet, and I've been lazy to, so this will give me a chance to get caught up on other reading, because I can give you guys book reviews, like, every couple days, which is good. So, yeah, leading up to, obviously, the Verity, premiere of Verity, the movie, but yeah. Overall, that's really it. Nothing else to say. Thank you. You know what to do. Follow, share, do whatever you want with this video. Bye. So, I finally finished reading Midnight Sun. If you don't know what Midnight Sun is, I'll give you a quick review of it. It's basically the entire first Twilight book, but it's from Edward's perspective, and it just tells the whole first book, but instead of listening to everything that happens from Bella's point of view, you're looking at it from Edward's point of view. And this novel wasn't my favorite. However, art is subjective, and I felt that this is a love letter I felt that this book, Stephanie Myers wrote this book as a love letter to the die-hard Twilight fans, which she literally did. My little sister's a die-hard Twilight fan. She's been looking everywhere for a copy of this book. And yeah, this is for the die-hard Twilight fan. It's a love letter. This one. Then you can look at, I think it's called like Life and Death, where they switch up the roles, where Bella's the vampire and Edward's the human. That kind of thing. There's like 2 other books that are all love letters to the fans because they stick around. Look, I didn't like this book, but that doesn't mean this book was bad. I think everyone should give it a try and read it. It's actually kind of interesting. Justice for Renesmee, man. No, not Renesmee. Oh my god. The sister, blonde hair sister. 1 second. Rosalie, like, man, like, the amount of time she's actually right in this novel is kind of insane. But overall, I enjoyed it. Like, again, it wasn't my favorite, but that doesn't matter. Because, like, I know people who are big Twilight fans like my sister who would say this is the greatest novel of all time. And that's what matters. Again, art is subjective. Hey, I don't say don't read it. I'll say, give it a try if you want to. I like to review my books by if it's a definite read, or just read the damn thing. Or, yeah, why not? Give it a read, you know? And this one's, why not? Give it a read. It's a good book. I still think Breaking Bad is the best novel. But, this is like 2nd or 3rd place if I had to rank those books. This is like 2nd or 3rd place. Because, again, although I wasn't big on it, there were points where especially with Rosalie and Alice, I really liked this book. Again, yeah. That's really it. Just a short review. Now I'm reading The Host, and I'm almost on that. So stay tuned for that in a few days. But yeah, to all the big Twilight fans, enjoy this. This is a love letter to you guys. This book was written for you guys. It wasn't written for someone like me. It was written for the big Twilight fans like you guys, like my little sister. But yeah, that's who it's for, and those are the people who are going to appreciate it. And those are the people who you really need to listen to, really, are the big Twilight fans. And now I can consider myself someone who really enjoys Twilight, as well as Hunger Games, Percy Jackson. So as I'm getting out, and Colleen Hoover. So as I'm getting out of my bubble of only reading Harry Potter, and I still think Harry Potter is the best thing I've ever read. It's just nice to read other books and just experience other stuff. And we have a whole summer to do that. So yeah, thank you so much.